Tonight we're at Emerald's. Emerald's is the greatest restaurant in the world. Emerald, a true New Orleanian. He's a chef. I'm a musician. We come together, you know. He's doing jazz, his food way. We do jazz as far as music. And it's great when we can come together and experience somebody else's art. Food is another aspect of that. And in New Orleans, we take the art of food dead serious. You can't beat it. It's a great night. The food is good. We're having a lot of great conversation. People saying crazy things. You know, and it's always good to get people's perspectives on what they think about jazz.
To that is, you know, everybody now, if you talk to anybody, maybe 25 or so, what they want to be.
I'm telling you, man, I got people that I'm around all the time who are aspiring musicians, and some of them are not, who see what we do, the way we do it. They're like, how you do what you do? I do jazz. Okay, where can I get that from? And then these are kids. These are kids that are teenagers in their early 20s. It's exposure, that's all it is. I'm telling you.
I mean, I agree to the exposure.
But what you're also saying is once they get exposed to it, they're not going to really be hip to it because they don't speak to them.
Well, I don't know.
See, I've witnessed it speak to people. What happens every time is people are like, damn, I just didn't know. I thought it was old folks,
it's like
uninterested.
It's like old school gospel music. It's like somebody sitting there saying, nobody listen to Hager Jackson anymore. But then you expose them to it and they listen to it.
Well, I guess that's what anything.
They hear the timelessness of
it.
It's the timelessness. You know what? Hey, I'm gonna take that in high consideration.
Oh, yours is bridled. You haven't been on leash yet.
You didn't know that? I thought they told everybody.
Okay, now you just put yourself on Front Street. I had no idea.
You were telling everybody at the same time. No, I didn't. Oh.
No,
what? She's trying to come out the closet. I see it. It's your, you came out now, baby, because if I knew everybody would know now. There's no such thing as a karaoke.
What me?
No, that's no.
Straight in the front bus.
Here.
Here where? On Earth?
I'm from heaven, nigga.
I got to use that line.
I got to
use that line.
Hey man, now see that there? Now you talking about language.
You know what? Now y'all getting comfortable. You better
cool now.
You better go copyright that one because I am going to use that one.
Where you from? I got a song for you. Mean young boy. Tall, chocolate, handsome, sexy.
For real?
Yeah. He's at Southern University. He'll be graduating. He's 21 years old. He's,
21. No, 21.
he's a virgin. Don't make no. That don't have nothing to do with it. Two virgins, it don't make no difference.
Right. They both gonna be dry.
First time, yeah, first time they both fooling around. Well, what you doing that? Hold up, wait a minute. Look at the book.
Pull out the manual. All right. Insert slot A into.
Go get you a Kama Sutra book. Kama Sutra. Y'all can sit there and just play all night. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a ball.
I'll tell you what, sex messages.
But it's supposed to be
Sex
emotionless.
messages is some revolutionary shit.
It's revolutionized relationship. I think you can have a whole relationship.
But you could mean one thing and not, and the person not even know it.
For 1 year, I went without text messages.
I know.
I lost at least 5 relationships right from
Okay,
that.
well, because Irvin don't answer you back until he gets this fucking ready. Or unless it's something that he's interested in.
That is
Period. If you're doing a random thought thing and you just want to send him some shit, fuck you. Fuck you, you'll never get a reply. So you gotta send him some hot shit that entertains him. Like who's going to jail or some shit. You will get a quick reply. No, I fuck with him. I said, it's going down. Where? I let him hang for a while. Your boy. Who, man?
That's what your God saying there too.
I'm like, who, man? Who? Come on, talk to me now. Oh, motherfucker, I text you and you never answer me back. 3-4 months. But when you see you, yeah, I got your text message up now. Why the fuck you didn't answer? But that's all I want was an
You know
answer.
how many text messages I get?
I understand.
You can't really imagine how many text messages.
Yeah, but they got just like my phone.
We go in to get the library address, come out 124
I
text messages
understand that.
in an hour.
But your people.
Most important thing is I feel like I'm making a cultural contribution, and you know, when I'm not on earth anymore, I'm gonna leave a legacy, and I'm gonna leave a legacy because of jazz. That's what the American dream is about. You know, what's your legacy? You look at people who go down in history books: George Washington, you know, Michael Jordan, Wynton Marsalis, Albert Einstein, you know, George Washington Carver. You know, those people, Martin Luther King, those people left legacies. You know, our legacy is going to be jazz legacy. Because again, if you look at American heroes that are often left out of history books, like Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington and Phineas Newborn and James Booker and Professor Longhair, and, you know, Dr. John, these are also cultural American heroes, and we are dedicating parts of our lives to championing those people.
It's one thing to be a jazz musician, but you know, jazz is a small part of art. And when you're an artist, I always like to tell people, never want to be ahead of my time. I never want to be behind the time. I always want to be of the time, looking forward. And to really ever take the time to sit back and look and think, oh wow, and kiss my own ass, I'm such a bad motherfucker. I'm living a jazz lifestyle. Then that would put me behind the time. Honestly, to tell you, that's not the kind of thing I think about. I enjoy the opportunity of being in the moment. And you know, if I'm great at what I do, somebody else will get to look back on it and be like, man, you know, this is what this guy was doing. But I'm always feeling gracious, a serious sense of deep gratitude to have the type of opportunities that I had.
A lot of people do not know how, they don't know how to identify what passion is. And I believe that they are. They love what they do. At the end of the day, they play jazz for a living.
Again, meeting 3 standing presidents and going to Southeast Asia in the summer and all these great American cities, everywhere from New York to Storm Lake, Iowa. I mean, we've been to every corner of the U.S. It's definitely an adventure. And in our quest, in our jazz quest, what it is we're also trying to do is just be examples for people to understand that this is an option. You know, when you get into your high school years and get into college, everybody's trying to figure out, well, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna make my contribution? What's my vessel gonna be? Jazz, in my opinion, is just not in that, it's not at the top of the list like it should be. I mean, you look at people like Miles Davis and Wynton Marsalis and Duke Ellington, Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong sat down with the Queen of England and called her Queenie. I mean, you know, that's what life is about, those kinds of experiences.